Welcome to the 20th episode of Indie and Music Industry World. Ladies and gentlemen, Abela.
Hey,
Oh, nice to meet you.
you too. Let's see.
Ah, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love your music. It's, oh my god, incredible. Congrats so much.
Thank you. Thank
Really, I
you.
love it. Your talent.
Thank you so
I,
much.
I was so speechless. Is the right word to say that I was speechless. Congrats, you got an amazing voice. Congrats so much. You know,
Thank you so much.
Scared to be the only, it's amazing. And
Thanks.
all your tracks. How is the process of the creation of a song?
For me, it's usually like for many others, it comes from the moment when you feel like sad or emotional, or like usually when shit happens is when you get
Yeah.
good stories to write about.
Yeah.
Did you want the process of Spirit to be the only, or in
Yeah, just like everything from all the album, because I feel that there's a research of the right sound and the lyrics too. It's just like amazing. You started from the lyrics. How was your inspiration to write all the tracks and find the right sound too?
Good question. It was really like the album is called Lost, and the like title song of that album came from after I went actually living in Italy
Yeah, I know.
for
That's
1 year.
cool.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
call like my grandma, so it's
yeah,
crazy. That's amazing. Yeah.
yeah. And I came home to Finland, and I was just like, what am I going to do with my life? Because I want to do music, but I also was studying at the university, like
Yeah.
financial officer and economist. And I was like, what am I doing, and what should I actually do? Because I've always done music my whole life, but also done like a lot of things on the side. So it was really like a time in my life when I'm just trying to figure out who I am. And I think it's kind of normal that in your 20s, those years there, you just like try things and see what sticks. So the whole album, it's about finding myself, it's about heartbreak, it's about things I feel that are not right in the world or equal, and just everything that I have very strong feelings about, I just wrote about it.
I think that you took a lot of inspiration about all your travels from Finland to Italy to Sweden. How do you took that kind of maybe just like different cultures too, and different sounds to put everything on it? How
Yes, for sure.
That's amazing. And which are your inspiration of a songwriter? You took a lot of tips, because I seen that you got a good quality of writing songs. It's hard to create the right track. And you just like that quality songs that you can listen on the radio. And that's cool. That's amazing. How you start to write the right song, the right hits?
It really depends. Like for me, it's a lot about emotions and what you feel when you listen to it. I think for me, it's important to just have to think of it before I answer. I think it's just very about vibing. Like, what do you vibe with, and what do I feel like I can stand for, like for the rest of my life? Like, if something becomes a hit, is this a song I could sing until like I'm 80
Yeah.
and just sing it because people are gonna crave for it? That's one. And also just things that I feel proud about. Like, do I feel proud about this? Is it something I want to share with the world? Or for example, you'd mentioned Scared to be the Only. That's like
Yeah.
a super personal song
And
for
let's do
me.
it for me too. Stronger is a bang, just like all the other tracks. I feel like, okay, this song's gotta be hits. That's the right point, you know. And I tell you, I got an executive friend in America, and I will make them listen because he will be very curious. Yeah,
Do it.
yeah, absolutely. You know.
Yeah.
So how was
Thank
the?
you for saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
Tell me.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
How's your approach when you're live on stage? You know, have you just got a lot of experience on stage, and you know how is your experience with the audience? How do you feel? You know, when you're on stage.
I feel like I'm living my dream. Like I'm very active live, very active on stage. I love getting the audience engaged with my music and songs, and I make them do things, and we do it together. So we all create, like, you've been to concerts for sure. Like you know when you just feel like the whole room is just resonating at the same frequency, and I'm trying always to create that feeling and to like get the room going. And I love parties. I love to party, and I try to make my concerts
Yeah,
parties.
like a party,
when I
you know.
have, yeah, and like when I have live, people come there, they jump, they dance, they sing, and we have a good time together. And after I'm done, I'm totally finished, like energy wise.
The
I
energy,
usually
yeah.
just lie down on stage and, oh my god, I need to rest. And yeah, I love to do lives, and that's really, like, I live for live.
Yeah, and you got a lot of different sounds because you studied just like from a funky tracks to the rock, actually rock, from a ballads to memories is amazing. Which is how do you create? You know, when you write a track, you know, which is the right melodies that inspires you. You know, just like from a mashup, you know.
Yeah, I think all of my songs that I've written and released now, they're all part of the process. Like the first song that I released called "Bye," that was very like, I made it with a friend, like, oh my god, and then I was just decided I want to release music, I want to do a song, and then I just went to a studio, I did that, I released it, and then to the EP with more the funk sound, as you
Yeah.
mentioned. I wrote it with two other songwriters, Cecilia Mönhed and Miriam Pettersson, and I think it was like funk in the room, like, and we were just like, I had a nice feeling of it, and we had like fun with it. I think you can hear it on the songs as well. Like, people had fun making this, and they're
Yeah.
fun to do live. And after that, I've been going more towards indie rock. Like, I'm going more there all the time. I love electric guitars on
Yeah.
everything. And
Do you just
and
got
this,
your own band when you play on your concerts? You know, you just got your own band, you know, or you just like, or you play instruments or as a solo.
Usually I do with a band with
Okay.
live musicians, or I do with backing tracks, which is like instrumentals, because I want my concerts to have or my music to have like the same sound.
Yeah.
So usually I do it so it sounds like close to the original. So I'm always like representing my brand, because you never know who's in the audience, or you find new fans. So that when they go to Spotify, I want them to recognize what they just saw on stage.
Yeah.
And the same goes for also my recording vocals and stuff. I really want that when people come to a live show, or when they listen to me on Spotify, that they hear that it's the same person. Like, I'm actually the singer, because, you know, sometimes people overproduce it, and when you listen to the recording, it sounds like something else. Like, what?
Yeah, your productions are cool. You know, you just got more than one producers. You know, these are the same of Thornburg too, right?
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them. Yeah.
Your creations are amazing. How do you feel? You know, you think to have support as an independent artist, or maybe maybe in the future to enter on a major label.
I would say I'm open to both, depending on what happens next. What do I want? Maybe I will change my mind of how I want to pursue things.
Yeah.
So I'm very open because now I'm doing the indie thing and I'm fine with that. But I'm also open to new experiences or opportunities. So.
You know, when you know you as a you're a hit maker, yeah. So, but how's the support of the radio in Sweden? You know, that's just a lot of opportunity to be played over there. Maybe on Sveriges radio, on Mix Megapol. How is the concept? You know, they accept new artists.
I think in Sweden it's very hard to get into big
Just like
radio
Italy.
channels. Yeah, I've been on some smaller radio here, and one channel is actually connected to Finland. Like I'm from Finland from the beginning.
Yeah.
So then I had like a portrait interview with they were playing a lot of my songs. But with that said, in Finland, my songs are played quite often, and I've been on both like Swedish speaking and Finnish speaking radio channels there.
That's cool.
On the lists going. So in Finland, it's been easier. I don't know if it's because I'm from there or
Yeah.
or something else. But in Finland, it's been better, and also abroad, I've had some radio.
I think that
plays.
your tracks will play very soon in all in the worldwide radios because you're totally ready. You know, I feel that you got all that kind of experience to be on that kind of big level. So
Thank you.
great so much. You know, do you think to release another album, or are you working on?
Right now, I'm working on new music. Like I'm taking this year to trying to focus on writing more and creating more, and seeing what's next. So at the moment, the plan is to release an EP in the fall. So I'm writing that right now and trying new sounds. I've also got into and I also got more into producing actually by myself for the first time. Because before I always thought it was so boring, so I always wanted someone else to do it. But now I started just playing around with it, and it's actually kind of fun and cool when you have all the keys and you do everything.
How many times you need to finish the track from a starting to the final master? You know, you need a lot of time. How many times you listen to your own track before say, okay, that's what I want?
It's super different, I think. It depends on who you work with and how much time they have. Like, can they give you all their attention right away, or do they have like 10 other projects that also has to go? But so it really depends, and also how many tracks you have. Like I have one unreleased song that I will release in the fall. It's called Wicked, and that's we did it quite in a few days actually with the producer Agnes Hjalmarsson. We wrote it together. I was just like, hey, I have this idea. What if we would say something like this? And she was like, okay. And then she just took her guitar and we just like did it. And we wrote the whole thing in maybe an hour. And then after that, we were just talking like, okay, but how is it less is more? Or do we want to put a lot of instruments? Or how do we want to do it? But usually like you can hear what you want it to be more or less. Like, are you happy like this with the demo and you just do it better, or do you want it to have like a different kind of suit?
Yeah.
Hard to say.
I cannot wait to listen your new music because I'm very curious because you do a lot of amazing stuff. You know, you are on a very high level.
Thank you.
Congrats so much. You know, do you want to present to my public of India music industry world where we can find you?
Yes, I'm Abela, Abela. You can listen to my music everywhere where you listen to your music, and on social media, I'm abela.official.
Thank you so much for have a conversation with me for my podcast. Have a good day. Thank you so much. It wasn't a real honor to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bye. Have a good day. We'll keep on touch.
Yes.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.